I found an airplane in the warehouse with my friend, and then we climbed into it to play. But just then, the plane owner came to the warehouse. We quickly fled into the cabin. However, the plane owner still started the plane and took us into the sky. I wanted to admit my mistake to the owner, but I found that he had a gun, so we had to wait until the plane landed. Soon the plane reached the airport. A suitcase was put into the cabin. We thought we were safe now, but then a roaring sound was heard. The plane took off again. When I opened the suitcase, and there was a bomb inside, I was terrified. We pushed open the door and ran out, but only to find that there was no one left on the plane. My friend had to act as the pilot first, then I grabbed the bomb and threw it out. It just happened to blow up at the farmer's house. Next, my friend began to figure out how to land the plane. Because there was a mountain ahead, he quickly pulled up the plane. Fortunately, we avoided the mountain. However, then the plane ran out of fuel, so we decided to land the plane on the road. The plane landed quickly and crashed into some vehicles. The other cars quickly dodged, but just then a truck came. My friend quickly pulled up the plane and avoided it. Finally, the plane spun around and came to a stop. We survived successfully and were interviewed by the news, but the plane owner happened to see the interview. He was furious and sent a hitman to grab us. He took us to the airport and threatened a pilot to fly the plane for him. Then he dragged us onto the plane. When the plane reached a high altitude, he planned to throw us out. However, the pilot suddenly turned the steering wheel. The plane tilted. The hitman lost his balance and dropped his pistol. I seized the chance to hug the hitman tightly. Then the pilot beat him up, but suddenly the plane lost control. I was thrown out of the plane. The pilot quickly grabbed my friend and jumped out. Then they caught up with me. Next, we opened our parachutes and landed safely, but the hitman on the plane didn't know how to operate it. The plane crashed into a mountain and exploded instantly. So some skills can sometimes save your life. Can you fly a plane? Please comment.